you're Kevin Herter, first of all, you have to sprint back in transition always. Like, it doesn't matter what if you're guarding Andrew Wiggins. Like, look at this. Like, you're jogging here. Well, the problem is Keegan Murray's backpedaling here. So you really need to sprint to the three-point line so that you can help, so that Keegan Murray can force Jordan Poole into this help while your man is still across half court. But, I mean, Kevin Herter is just not there. Okay, I mean, what is going on here? Sabonis switches. Did someone communicate switch? It certainly doesn't seem like it because Harrison Barnes doesn't go with Kevon Looney. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say here. I mean, that is awful. Oh my God, if you're Kevin Herter, no, you cannot relax on defense, especially in transition with Steph Curry. Get up, stay with him. Look at this. You just end up relaxing and you end up running into your own man. It's... Okay, well, I would never crowd Steph Curry at half court like Malik Monk's doing, but once he makes this pass, do not gamble. Just keep your feet set in a defensive stance. Look at Malik Monk. Gamble. So now he's out of position and now he's beat backdoor. Simple as that. Okay, if you're Sabonis here and you want to trap Steph Curry, you got to come this way, okay? Look at Sabonis here. Look where he comes to trap. This way. So what do you end up doing? Screening your own man. If you're Trey Lyles here, you're doing fine guarding Jordan Poole. Just get up and now guard him again. Nah, let's have a horrendous gamble. So now Sabonis has to help. You're off balance. Good night. Cannot backpedal guarding any of these Warriors guards. You got to sprint back. You got to get your feet set. You need to be in a defensive stance. If you're going to backpedal and try and guard Jordan Poole, I mean, it's not going to go great. You are Harrison Barnes. Steph Curry has this rebound. Please sprint back immediately. Why is Harrison? What is he doing? So now you're never in front of Steph Curry. Guess what happens when you're not in front of Steph Curry? Okay, this is a down screen out of a baseline out of bounds. Sabonis needs to get attached to his man with his arms out so Klay Thompson cannot curl. You got to force him out so Herter has time to get over the screen. I mean, Sabonis is nowhere to be found, so Klay Thompson gets to curl right off this. Why do the Kings insist on backpedaling? De'Aaron Fox, could you please sprint back, get to a spot with your feet set in a defensive stance? You want to backpedal on Steph Curry. Well, this was what happens when you do that. Here's the issue. You got a down screen right here. Kevin Herter is going up the gut. You got to chase this way. So look at the angle when Klay Thompson catches this ball. You're not ready to guard him. And so here we are again. What is Harrison Barnes doing? Why is he not in a defensive stance? Why are his feet taking him into the paint when he's guarding Draymond Green? Look at this. So Draymond Green catches this. You're not even kind of ready to guard. Bad switch. Also an unnecessary switch here. I don't know why Harrison Barnes can't just guard Draymond Green. Why he's like literally wanting a switch here. But if you want a switch, then you're going to have to stay with Steph Curry. Look at Harrison Barnes. Where's Harrison Barnes going? So now Steph Curry catches this ball. You're not able to guard him. I mean, that is weak. What are the Kings doing? They're not in a zone. Why is Sabonis not guarding anyone? So De'Aaron Fox switches onto Kevon Looney. Keegan Murray takes Klay Thompson. I'm sorry. I mean, Draymond Green is right there. What is this? Is this a joke? Okay, so the Kings are trapping Klay Thompson right here. When De'Aaron Fox rotates back over to Steph Curry, first of all, he's got to communicate. Stop. So he's got to communicate this and tell Keegan Murray to come back to Andrew Wiggins. But when Keegan Murray's going back to Andrew Wiggins, he's got to sprint over. Like, there's got to be some urgency here. Look at Keegan Murray here. That is not urgent. And now Andrew Wiggins is... You cannot try and get over this screen before Steph Curry. Sabonis is coming over here to hedge. All you got to make sure is that Steph Curry uses this screen. So you're trying to get over this screen before him. Well, now he's just going to beat you the other way now. What is De'Aaron Fox doing? Why are you giving Jordan Poole this angle here? If you're going to play him on a side, why don't you force him here where you have help that's literally standing and waiting? Like, you just give Jordan Poole this angle here. So Jordan Poole says, okay, fine. Okay, what is Davion Mitchell doing? Does he know that a screen is coming? He certainly seems surprised. He should easily be able to just go onto the screen and meet Steph Curry on the other side. But he goes right into this screen. So now Steph Curry beats him backdoor. That makes Keegan Murray have to step up. So now DiVincenzo's open, and he can just pump and go by Keegan Murray, draw all kinds of help, and the defense is scrambling. You cannot possibly think that crowding Steph Curry at half court is a good idea. Take a step back, get your feet set in a defensive stance. You have no chance of being able to slide your feet right now. I mean, that is a joke. You got to be careful here. If you're Sabonis trailing this play, how about you get back? This is not going to be an offensive rebound you're likely to get. And Malik Monk, Kevin Huerter also should be sprinting back at the shot. Like, look at this. You just had too many Kings players standing around, and now transition defense is impossible. If you're Domantas Sabonis, you've got to go over this screen. There is space to go over the screen. See, the problem when you go, look at how much space you have to go over the screen. So instead you go under, and what does that do? That means Davion Mitchell's got to get unattached from Steph Curry, and you know how much of a problem that can be. Can't do this if you're De'Aaron Fox. When you're guarding the ball and it's Steph Curry, that's your only focus. Look at De'Aaron Fox's eyes. See him looking for a screen right now? So now what happens? Instead of him being able to easily go over the screen, he's got to go under. And it's Steph Curry, so you know what happens next. Can never guard like this. You have to keep Klay Thompson in front of you. He cannot be behind you. Look what happens. Look at the space that gets created now because of that. And then you go up the gut of this down screen. Disaster. Davion Mitchell must sprint back and get his feet set. The problem when you do this, now you're backpedaling. So what does this mean? Now as Steph Curry's about to fly off this ball screen, you're going backwards. See, look at Davion Mitchell right there. So now it's going to take you about an hour to get over this screen. Harrison Barnes can't drop forever. Now Draymond Green's able to get it with the Warriors having numbers. Malik Monk has to go here, and that leaves Andrew Wiggins.